You said a couple of times that there's been an increase in the number of dentists performing NHS activity. That's clearly not happening across the board. And Peterborough is, I would say, is one of these dental deserts as well. The second biggest complaint to my health watch, a local health watch, is a lack of dental services. I was told that literally today by Stuart Francis, who's from Cambridgeshire and Peterborough Health Watch. I hear some of the things that are going on in particular parts of the country. So I've got a couple of questions. The first one is, yes, there is innovation happening elsewhere, but what are you specifically doing to make sure that innovation is spread? And what are you going to do if that innovation is not spread? I.e., if a particular ICB is not doing what it should be and incentivising dentists to perform more NHS dental activity?
Excellent question. I've been doing a lot of thinking about those things. So while in general, pretty much every ICB, the levels of activity are recovering and going up, I would say that the level of variation between ICBs has increased since the pandemic. There was always some variation, but the recovery is much faster in some areas than others. Now, some of that is long-standing, and some of it is about where dental schools are. We obviously need to also think about the contract, what kind of rates of payment people are getting for UDAs in different places in order to make it attractive to move to the places that are struggling. All of us need the data to be able to see how our ICB is doing compared to other places.
It's that data that's happening. That's actually happening.
Yeah, so there are these innovations that are happening in different places, and your question was, how will you make sure that good innovations spread? So firstly, we now have, by shifting from the region to the ICB as the Commissioner, lots more people who are much more locally accountable at a much more local level, and also as we increase the transparency about levels of delivery in different places, people I think will start to, they only took over this responsibility like 2 weeks ago.
Yes, I understand.
It's very new. People will start to say, okay, well, hang on a minute, I heard about this great thing that's happening in another part of the country, shouldn't we be doing this here? And I see in these statistics that, my ICB, it might be Cambridgeshire and Peterborough, is delivering at quite a low level. Why is that, and what are you doing about it?